G'day and welcome back to Duckzorly Gaming and our Let's Play series on Beaver Creek. So we're getting straight into it. We're quite busy for the last day and a bit of autumn before we head into the winter months, as we just put our time back to 5 times. And basically what we're doing at the moment is we're doing a little bit of mowing. We just want to make sure we get our biogas up and running and fully operational, like as in 100% full, and make the most of the grass that's available to us by getting our compost and all that composter running, so as we can have our greenhouses and all that operating as well. And to do that, we are obviously mowing a bit more grass. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, we've already started. We did a little bit off camera, and we are going to continue with that. As we head over here, I've got a forage harvester and my overloader, and we just need to continue emptying it out. I've just finished with one load with one of the other trucks and trailers, and as you can see, I've replaced with the tipper trailers, which I did mention at the end of the last episode. This is one of the Wilson trailers. Now, I'm pretty sure this didn't work with the overloader, but I'm going to give it another go again. Just to make sure it wasn't operator error, which is quite likely it could have been. Alright, so where are we? We should be round just down here at the end of this next field. So we'll give it a go and see how it goes. I'm certainly hoping that the wife's clothes dryer that's running in the background isn't being too annoying. If it is, I may just cancel this episode altogether. But no, should be alright. I've recorded previously and it's not been too bad at all, so have a look and see. Alright, so I'll come up over here and see if we can get this overloaded to load into the trailer. And quick as a flash, nothing's happening. So it must just be this trailer. Actually, let's have a look. Does this trailer take grass? Let's have a look. Grain trailer. It's a pup trailer. That's the one we've got. And another reason, because it doesn't take grass. Whoops. Back. That one. Okay, so they don't take grass. Fair enough. So, as we said previously, what we'll do is we'll get rid of that trailer. That's precisely what we'll do. Get into the truck. So there we go. We'll just confirm something there. So what we will do is we'll just get rid of that trailer. Mainly because I don't want to have that problem again where I drive out somewhere thinking I'm going to unload it, because I would have forgotten, because my brain cells don't work as well as I used to. Where is it? There it is there. So let's sell him off. He's gone. And what we'll do now is we're going to need another one to replace it. Do need three trailers. I worked out it would be our optimum. So 45,000 for the Trinity. No, where's that one? So this is one from Black Sheep Modding. So we're going to go green. We're going to go a rim of green and a main color of green. All right. Don't know what it's going to look like, but anyway, that's what we're going to use. Now that's just down the road here at the shop, so we'll go collect that one, then we'll come back and we'll continue on with where we left off. Alright, so apologies for that. I did actually think about earlier this afternoon about testing that before we did it, but it's always good to see the trials and tribulations, I honestly believe. If you see a perfect video where nothing goes wrong and all that sort of stuff, well, good on whoever's doing it. You won't see that from my channel. There's always errors of some sort in there somewhere. Generally always caused by yours truly. But in any case, we we like to sort of do it just to sort of show that we're basically human. But yeah. That colour scheme doesn't look too bad. Don't mind that at all. Goes nicely with my green trucks. Yeah, not bad at all. Don't mind it. Oh, I didn't notice there was a beacon down the bottom there. Bit of a weird place for a beacon. Anyway. Alright, now these ones here we can actually hook a dolly and other trailers on behind, so we can sort of make another road train if we want to. So we're not using the road train trailers anymore, but it doesn't mean we can't use a road train if we really want to. So if we are doing a bit of bulk transporting from one place to another, or selling or whatever, then that's certainly an option we can look at. But not for right now, because we don't need to. Now this should work just straight away. And there we go. Load him up. Now while he's loading, we'll have a look around what else is going on. We've got the Ponzi there ready to go. There's our compost. It's powering away. There's the other couple of Macs there. In fact, most of my trucks are over here at the moment. I've got 4 trucks over here. So that's okay. So we've got to get the compost and start getting these greenhouses going, and also getting the manure in there. So that will be a job that we do during winter. So while we can't do any crop work, that's certainly something we can be doing. So that's a task for winter. Oh, that's very noisy. There's our other forage harvester. JCB. And there's our truck. Oh, that's the one full of manure. So that we bought some manure so we can fill up these. That's all well and good. Now the other one, the Mac is full now of grass. Now you can see that's the other load we've collected from the forage harvester. So we'll keep on tabbing through until we get back to the truck and forage harvester, because it's ready to unload. There we go. The forage harvester has, I don't know, it's not turned on. It doesn't look to tell me how much is left in there. Now this grass is going to have to go, let me think. So you have to go to the farm to be stored maybe. I'll take it to the BGA and see how much it'll take. I know we're getting very close to being full. So we'll just have to have a look. Once we do fill it up, we'll take all the excess grass over to the silo, the main silos, and we'll store it in there. And then as we need it to refill the BGA, we'll bring it straight back over again. And all will be good. Alright, so I hope everyone is doing well out there. I hope you're not facing any adverse weather. As I've said previously, the United States has been copping a bit of a hammering. I know Eustace was saying the other week, about 2 weeks ago now, they had a day where I think he said there was 4 tornadoes in his area, not like necessarily right on top, but and they were a little bit sort of worried. They had that bit of a weather warning, they'd lost power and all that, I think he said. But yeah, certainly something we don't have to worry about so much here. But yeah, so hopefully no one's going through any adverse weather. We do know those in Hawaii. Was it Maui? Can't remember which island it is. Oahu. Can't remember which island. But they're suffering with the volcano. And a lot of lava flow on that at the moment. So, and I did see on the news the other day that a small piece of lava was ejected from the volcano, or one of the seams that are sort of leaking at the moment, and it killed him. So certainly not something to be taken lightly, that's for sure. Alright, these look as though they're pretty full. See if we can unload any in there. Certainly don't think it'll be a full load, and then we'll see just how much digestate we've got stored in the tanks. It's taking way more than I thought it was going to. Maybe it's not full at all. That's 30,000 it's taken. $40,000. We'll take it all. Let's go have a look. Alright, so this one is at 80, oh, it's only at 80%. So I've got 1.6 million, 80%. And this one's at 93%. So this one's very close to being full. I'm assuming 2 million is the limit. So we can drop a fair bit more grass off here yet. As long as the actual units there have enough time to process it through. But that's okay. So we'll head on back. Yeah, so the volcanoes, I mean, like some of the areas of Australia, like Tasmania for instance, or the Central Highlands, that's all volcanic from millions of years ago, or whenever it was all formed. I can't remember now, my history remembrance isn't very good, especially not for geology. Yeah, so we've certainly had it in this area of the world, but not anything like what Hawaii is currently going through, or like the Philippines and that when they have theirs. But anyway, all right. What else is there? Okay. Well, the big news, I suppose, is I think I mentioned in the last episode of Beaver Creek, because this is the episode that I'm recording either side of the event I'm about to talk about. But we had our first ever live stream last night. It was a bit impromptu. I'd sort of planned to do Friday night or Saturday, but I had nothing better to do, and I thought, oh, why not? I'll give it a bit of a launch and just see if I can capture 5 or 6 people to come in and have a bit of a chat and just get started. Like, I had a bit of stuff to get started around the farm and in preparation and that, and I can tell you, I was really, really surprised. I was caught speechless a couple of times. It was an awesome night. It really was. I had some wonderful people turn up. Some people that are quite well known as Farming Simulator 17 personalities as they go. Virtual Farmer, Delta Bravo came in. Bullet Bill, the map maker extraordinaire, part of Frontier Design, he popped in for a bit. And then of course Simulation for the Nation. Yeah, so there's a fair few of the guys sort of rocked up, and a fair few of my followers. Farmer Klein was there as well, and then Mr. Eustace Pharmer made an appearance. Now that was a bit worrying because I didn't know where that was going to go from there, but we had a ball, and I think everyone else had a bit of a laugh and enjoyed it. A comedy duo, so to speak. But yeah, we had an absolute ball. Very, very enjoyable. And needless to say, I was very surprised. We got a few subs. I think we got about 14 subs for the night. And we got a few donations to the channel as well, so which really sort of surprised me, because that was, even though I've set it up, I hadn't plugged it, hadn't sort of planned on plugging it, and yeah, so it just happened, and it was wonderful. So yeah. Anyway, and needless to say, we're going to head back and do it all again. In fact, we're going to do it again in about 25 minutes from now. So I just thought I'd get another quick recording done, so I can edit this up tomorrow and have this all ready to go. Because as I said previously, we were getting a bit short in our queued up videos, and then that will then allow me to concentrate on getting other content out and also getting the live streams and that done. So yeah, anyway, so that's the plan. Alright. Now this strip up here, this is where we had all the trees before, and we came through and we cut them all out. Now, hoping I got rid of all the stumps. Otherwise we may find out very, very quickly. Go right to the edge of this field, which you can. Can't. Almost right to the edge of this field. Alright, so get to mow all this wonderful grass. I hope Mr. Webb, our subscriber Chris Webb, is watching yet again. This is the second day in a row I'm showing off my mowing technique. Although he left quite a disparaging remark actually in one of my recent videos. I've left the login away. Yeah. So implying that I need to get someone else in to show me how the map works for Beaver Creek. Very nice ones. So I've basically decided I was going to use demanding. Haven't done it as yet. I tell you, that's the sort of people that want to find out about my trade secrets with mowing, and then they want to deal with me like that. Well, I expect nothing less from Eustace, but from Chris, I was honest. No, it's all in jest. It's all in jest. You got to take as well as you give. All right. So this strip will get me a good 100,000, 120,000 litres of grass. We're going to see what happens in the plot. I'm going to keep on driving straight and see if I get caught up on it. Take a risk. No, it's just going to sit in front of us, which is fine. Yeah. It's caught up underneath the mower, the header, and then can't mow, and then all of a sudden we have a whole pile of mows. Still mowing alright. Okay. Well, it doesn't impede the mowing. There it goes. Progressing out slowly down just on those wheels. Four-wheel drive so we can get over it. And there he goes. That's part of the trailer. So we're down this end now, and we'll do this line. So this line here will take us all the way down the western side of fields 7, 8 and 9. And we've previously mowed on this area. So we'll head back down there, and then we're getting close to the farm. So the drop-off point, once we go to the farm, dropping off is a bit closer. That distance is a little bit different on some fields, so I don't know if there's a definitive way of finding out the boundary effectively. So it's okay, we'll just go that way. As you can see, we've been through here and mowed. We actually went through the trees previously, we didn't actually come back and try to pick this up, so we missed an opportunity. Yes, I left some grass without it being mowed. I just realised I haven't sitting down, started recording that. And we're full and wasting the grass. Okay, so we'll bring the truck over, run over through here. Got a very loud buzzer, that thing. You hear it when you're a mile away. Okay. So we're going to get a partial load done, but that'll be okay. I've probably got 2 deliveries in this, and then we'll probably call it quits. We're not going to do an overly long episode, noting that we're going to be going live, so yeah, we'll cut this one just a little bit short. I'm sure none of you will really mind that much. Do like that. I just need to use it with the lime green Mac. That's not bad. I like that. Need to do the orange one as well to go with the orange truck. Anywho. Alright. We're almost there. Yeah, so going back to the live stream, so we had an absolute ball. I was very grateful and surprised that Eustace came in. Pardon me. And I may say, I was very surprised and humbled with all those that did actually come and join us as well. It was, like I said, it was far more than I expected. I expected probably about 4 or 5 people to rock up, especially noting what time it was and all that sort of stuff. But no, I was, I was quite touched by it actually. I was not that way, Eustace. Yeah, so no, it was very enjoyable. So we've set the standard. And we'll just continue on. Whether we meet the standard or not will be another matter altogether, but hopefully I can keep everyone entertained that comes into the live stream. And I hope I keep everyone entertained that's watching my videos here as part of my normal Let's Play series too. So anyway, if not, it's okay, I understand. It's not for everyone. I mean, there are some channels that I checked out and I ended up leaving because it just wasn't for me. So, yeah, it happens. It happens, for sure. That's why I don't care about the dislike button either. I mean, if they give you a dislike, well, that's okay. They're not being nasty or anything. It's just they didn't like the video for whatever reason. That's their prerogative. If they were to leave a dislike and then sort of slag you off and all that sort of stuff, that's a bit different. But if you're just pressing the button, I mean, at least they've taken the time to watch even just a little bit of it. I mean, you would assume if someone's going to press the dislike button, they've watched a little bit of the video. They wouldn't just turn it on and go, here's this same bloke again, I'll dislike him. Although I do believe I had a phantom disliker for a while. I was putting videos out, and virtually within a minute of putting a video out, I was getting a dislike. And noting that my intro goes for 37 seconds, that whoever it wasn't watching much of the video to get a dislike. So either they really hated me, or they were just doing it to try and annoy me. But that part of it didn't actually work, as in the annoying. So, as we can see, the day's slowly drawing to an end. It's starting to get a bit dark. We've got a bit of a, sort of like a very cloudy and ominous looking sunset, really. It is what it is. So we'll take this load round to the BGA, and then that will actually be this episode. Gee, that's quite quick. See, time flies when you're mowing. That's why we all need to mow, because it's such a wonderful, wonderful thing to do, and it's just so relaxing. It takes the time away. And we'll sit here singing Kumbaya. No. Good minute. Alright. So we'll load this, offload this, and then we might take the truck back to the forage harvester and then sign off from there. So then basically, when we next return, because I'll probably do a little bit more work before it gets dark. I'll probably keep working my my staff to the bone until it gets dark, just so we can maximise the last of our autumn daylight. And then we'll come back. Next episode will be in our last day of autumn, or if it's not just the last day, it may well be the transition from autumn through to winter. So I'm not going to bore you with mowing and transporting all the time. Only probably the next 6 or 7 episodes. No, I'm kidding. So that's what we'll probably more likely do. We'll come back in towards the end of tomorrow's game day, being Thursday, the last day of autumn, and we will do the transition in the episode. Anyway, on that note, we're at the 24-minute mark, so I probably won't even get back over to the forage harvester, because it is a reasonably long drive. So we'll actually do that as we're driving. We'll sign off as we're driving. So another 70,000 litres in there for the BGA. Look at the lighting. I love the lighting. Gives a real feel. I must say, actually, while I'm talking about that, if you haven't already checked it out, Johnny V, Sosnovka Not Extreme, now has the dynamic sky in it as well, so the moving sky, which is really nice. It makes a nice addition to the map. And no doubt there'll be a lot more map makers using it, probably Stevie as well. Although he's not really doing much in the way of maps, I don't think at the moment. I could stand corrected, but I don't think he's doing too much more now until Farming Simulator 19 comes out. But he may surprise us all. In any case, that's it for this episode on Beaver Creek. I thank you very much for joining us. If you do like the episode, please press that like button. As I said before, if you don't like it, please feel free to press the dislike button. If you've got any constructive feedback or criticism, then please feel free to also leave that in the comments down below. If you've also experienced a similar problem with buying stock and expecting to use it and then finding it doesn't work, a la me with the Wilson trailer, twice even, then let me know down below. And other than that, we shall see you again very, very soon back here on Beaver Creek. And this is Duckzorly at Duckzorly Gaming, wishing you and your loved ones a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening or night, no matter where you are in the world. And we again shall see you very, very soon. Thanks very much for watching. See you later. Bye.